Alright everyone, I am back with another video. I hope you're all having a good start to the new year so far. Now I'm going to touch on a concept that I've seen quite a lot, but it's another angle that I want to touch through, and I'll get to the others later. It's basically about narcissists slash toxic people and the concept of help, and what more technically, in more technical terms, altruism. Now it's used as a tool to control amongst other things, but there's a few distinct ways that they do it, and they don't just do it if you're a male scapegoat. They do it to other narcissists. They do it to anyone else within their vicinity, within proximity. But if you're a scapegoat, particularly a male scapegoat, you will probably encounter it. Now, the two types of ways that I notice that they employ their altruism, if you want to put it that way, is by two methods. Because it gets you a lot. Like it's like they're like push and pull. Because the first one is like a pull. It pulls you to wanting help, and then the second one is like you you regret wanting help, and you really don't want the help anymore or the support or what have you. So the first type of help is what I call the infantilizing help. So it's really the type of help where there's a lot of like passive aggressiveness in it. There's a lot of subtle digs. There's a lot of like motherly type of behavior, a lot of simplistic language, and it's sometimes the help is a type of help which is quite simplistic, where you think it's not that complex, and sometimes you don't even ask for it. It's just it's kind of like forced upon you. So it's got like a maternal feel for it. So think of the doting mother, think of the all helpful grandma or aunt and what have you, and you get that. But you even find it with like males. So it could be a sibling or a cousin who's like this as well. So the type of help, that infantilizing help, is very condescending. It's designed to make you feel small, and it's to probably take confidence away from you, where you feel you can't do anything for yourself. And you notice that's the type of help where you notice it, but sometimes you feel guilty for calling out, because it on the surface it looks innocent, but really it's not that innocent. And then the second type of help, which is more of the push, is the sort of burden help. Now, this is the help where they'll they will offer to help you. They will have no problem doing that. Even sometimes, even if you decline a bit, they'll push to still help. But the twist is their tone's different. It's more harsh. It's more hostile. There's a lot of grunts, a lot of sighing, a lot of talking about, being more direct about the help, that it's overwhelming for them or it's too much. And it's basically to for you to be seen as a burden, that you're being an inconvenience, and then later on it can be used as a guilt trip. And in a way, they're portraying themselves as a martyr, so there's a lot of martyrdom in it. So you know the help is not really genuine and they don't want it, but then you you have a problem with something, or you see some behaviors that they're doing that you have an issue with, and then they'll bring up like, oh, after all I've sacrificed, they make talk about sacrifice, and then you being ungrateful, and you should just be grateful that you got the help from them. So I thought it's something I've touched on, because I've heard help before, like how it's used as a tool for control and manipulation, but those are the types where it really sticks out. And I think especially if you're like your male growing up, you see relatives like parents like this, siblings, cousins like this. So yeah, just let me know if you've seen it, or if there's another pattern, or there's another type of pattern that I've not mentioned in this video. I'll be curious to really hear about that. And yeah, just drop a comment, drop a sub- subscribe, just so you can find out when I'm next doing the next video on Friday. And I will talk to you all later. Bye.